Hi, my name is Sensei Alex Kakio, and the title of today's talk is A Simple Four-Step Process for Asking Forgiveness. Now, as Buddhists, we talk a lot about karma, and I won't go too deep into the teaching of karma today since I've spoken about it a lot in past videos, but it's simply cause and effect. And in the case of forgiveness and why we should do it, the cause is that we have enlightened natures. And when we act outside of that enlightenment, when we harm other people, the effect is that it harms us. Maybe we feel guilt, maybe we feel regret, maybe we can't sleep at night because we feel so guilty and so regretful. So in order to enjoy the bliss of blamelessness that Buddha discusses in the Anathapindika Sutta, we have to ask forgiveness and we have to cleanse our karma in that way. And there's a simple four-step process in Buddhism to do this. First, we start by confessing. When we were 12 years old, I stole your Batman action figure and I threw it in the trash. Then we admit guilt. That was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. And we apologize. I'm sorry. And then we ask to make amends. If you want, I'll buy you a new Batman action figure. So, again, we confess, we admit guilt, we apologize, and we offer to make amends. And when we do this, we cleanse our own karma from the harmful action we caused because we've worked to heal that wound between us and the other person. Now, it has to be remembered that just because we ask forgiveness, it doesn't mean the other person is required to forgive us. That's not the goal of this. And we shouldn't expect them to do that necessarily. That's their decision to make, and they have that right to say yes or no as far as whether they accept our apology. But whether we think they'll accept it or not, it is on us to, again, try and heal that wound and to ask for forgiveness. And in my own life, I can tell you it'll probably go one of three ways, especially if you're talking about something that happened in the past. One, they may laugh and say, I don't even remember you doing that, but thanks for apologizing anyway. I appreciate it. And then maybe there wasn't a wound there that needed to be healed, but at least you know in your spirit that it's good. You don't have to think about it anymore. The other option is maybe it did hurt them, and they accept your apology, and again, you heal that wound, and it's a really good thing between you and the other person, and you get along better, which is especially important during the holidays when you're seeing people quite a bit that you may not normally see. And finally, they may not accept your apology. They may not be in that place yet, and that's okay. We have to be willing to accept that, but we have to be willing to do our part anyway. And that's the tough thing. We don't know what's going to happen when we ask for, or when we offer an apology, when we ask for forgiveness. We have to be humble, and we have to be very vulnerable. And that's a very uncomfortable position for us to be in as Westerners because we're all about power and control. But I can tell you from experience, the more humble and the more vulnerable we are, the happier we become in life. So I encourage all of you to ask forgiveness for past transgressions. And if there's a long history there and you don't want to go through each individual thing, maybe it's just a blanket apology. I was thinking about what we've been through the last couple years, and I know I did some things that hurt you. It was wrong. I'm sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make it better. Again, confess, admit guilt, apologize, attempt to make amends. If you do that, the rest will take care of itself. Trust me. So that's the talk for today. I hope it was helpful. If you'd like to read articles I've written on Buddhist practice, you can do that at my blog, The Same Old Zen, which is at sameoldzen.blogspot.com. You can also email me at sameoldzen@gmail.com if you have follow-up questions, or please leave a comment in the comment section below. I love to talk with you guys in the chats. If you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post talks in the future. And if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, I'd appreciate if you share or retweet this post. That way we can all continue learning together. So that's the talk for today. Hope it was helpful. Until next time. Amitabha.